If you're drowning in debt and you feel like you're just spinning your wheels, there's actually a strategy that can help you pay it off faster, and at the same time, you could save thousands in the process. And let's be honest, who doesn't want to save their money while they're trying to pay off debt? Now, it's not a magic trick or a gimmick, but it may feel like you're getting over on the companies that you owe debt to. And this is because you could literally go from borrowing money, paying interest, to borrowing money with no interest if you get out of debt and learn this technique. Now, this strategy, what it's called is the Debt Avalanche Method. And today, I'm actually gonna break it all the way down for you. Now, this isn't just a budget hack, all right? Understand me. This is a mindset shift that puts you back in control of your money. The fact is, most people have no idea how much their debt is actually costing them. All right. At the beginning of this year, I wanted to truly understand how much my debt was costing me and how much money I was basically giving away to these different loan providers every month, every year, and basically how much I gave away over the course of the last 3 years. All right. When I did this, I'm just being honest, I was shocked. I was angry too. All right. Because every month, what I realized was every month I had basically been giving away $1,500 to $1,600 extra each month. And when you do that math, that totaled $18,000 a year. And when I times that by 3, because that's about basically the amount of time some of my debt has been accumulating and just building, it was a total of $54,000. Now, that's a lot of money for me. For some people, that might not be a lot of money, but for individuals that work 9 to 5 that are trying to get out of debt and trying to build a future, that's a lot of money. That $54,000 could have been put towards my retirement. I could have used it towards my mortgage. I could have used it to start a business. I could have used it to invest it. I could have used it for an emergency fund. But the reason why I didn't was because, like most people, I was just focused on minimum payments. I was also focused on celebrating credit score increases. And I'm sure you've been there, or either you're there now. And the problem is, in me focusing in on those, I was still losing money every single month to interest. And if that's you, I don't want you to worry anymore. Because literally this method that I'm about to teach you, it attacks the real problem, not just the symptoms. All right. So real quick, what's going on? Hopefully you all are having a nice day. I'm definitely having a good day, and I'm excited to bring you this information on today. So what this method is, it's the Debt Avalanche Method. And how it works is it works by paying off your highest interest rate items first. It's basically a strategy to pay off debt in a way that saves you the most money over time. All right. What you basically want to do is you want to list all your debts, and then you want to make the minimum payments on all of them except for one. All right. That one is the one with the highest interest rate. And with that one, what you want to do is you want to basically go the hardest at it. You basically want to do how the saying is, throw everything at it in the kitchen sink. So literally all of your extra cash, if you get income taxes, if you get bonuses, if you have a side hustle, if you're paying extra money on all your debts, you don't want to do that anymore. You want to stop paying all the extra money on all your debts or spreading it evenly, however you're doing it. And you just want to pay all your extra money on the highest interest rate debt first. All right. When that first one is knocked out, then you want to take the money that you were paying on it and you want to roll it basically onto the next highest interest debt. It's basically like creating a financial avalanche. It starts off slow, but it builds massive momentum over time. All right. If I was doing an example, let's do an example real quick. If you have 3 different debts, you have a credit card, a personal loan, and a car loan. And if you line them up from highest interest rate to lowest, they would line up basically or probably like this. Your credit card may be first, and you may have a $3,000 balance on it with a 24% interest, and you may have a $90 minimum payment. The personal loan may be next with a $5,000 balance, a 12% interest, and a $200 minimum payment. followed by the car loan. Lastly, with the $10,000 balance, a 6% interest and a $250 minimum payment. All right. In this scenario, you would focus on the credit card first, not because it's the smallest, but because it's the one that's robbing you the fastest. All right. Once the credit card is gone, you're going to take that $90 plus any extra cash that you were putting on it, and you're going to stack it on top of the personal loan payment. All right. By the time you hit that car loan, you're literally going to be throwing thousands at it. And I can promise you, and I know this for a fact, you're going to finish it in record time. You're going to have your debt paid off so fast, you're going to be wondering what happened and why hadn't you learned this method a long time ago. All right. But there are pros and what some would say are cons to the debt avalanche method, if I'm being honest. And for me, I can tell you why the method works so well, especially if you've got high interest credit cards or payday loans. All right. The pros for the debt avalanche is you save the most money in interest. All right. Another pro is it pays off debt faster than other methods, even if balances are high. And it's just more mathematically efficient. Every dollar literally works smarter. And if you're a logical thinker like me who wants results and doesn't need the emotional high of quick wins, this method, I can promise you, this is a secret weapon. All right. Now, there are what some people feel are cons or challenges, or basically the common pushbacks. And if we're being real, the debt avalanche method, it's not perfect for everyone. All right. The challenges are if your high interest debt is also your largest balance, it could take a while to see progress. All right. You're not going to see it right away. You're not going to get quick emotional wins that the snowball method would give you. All right. With the avalanche method, you're paying off the highest interest rate and you're going to save the most money long term. With the snowball method, you're basically going to play off the smallest balance and you're going to get quick wins and motivation. And I'm not here to say which one is better. All right. I'm here to basically help you pick one that works for you. And I'm here to basically tell you which one worked best for me because I've tried both of them. I've done the snowball and the avalanche. My first time ever in debt, I focused on the snowball. This time around, hands down avalanche. If you were asking me which one do I like or which one do I think is better, the avalanche. All right. That's my personal opinion. But for you, just pick one. If you're somebody who you're disciplined, the avalanche is your method. All right. And if you want it to be your method, the first thing you have to do is you got to have a mindset shift if you're going to go with the avalanche method, because you literally have to have discipline over dopamine. We literally live in a world that worships quick wins and instant gratification. But if you're somebody who you understand wealth or you're trying to understand wealth, let me share this with you. And you may already know this. Wealth, it's built on patience, and discipline is greater than dopamine every time. The avalanche method, it literally teaches you how to delay gratification in the name of freedom. Now, it's not about looking debt-free. It's about being debt-free. When you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck, I hope you are, and I think you are. And when you're tired of giving hundreds of dollars away in interest every month, that's when the avalanche method really becomes your path to your power. That's when you literally realize, I'm not going to let these different entities control me anymore. I'm going to take my power back. Now, the debt avalanche, to me, it's not just a method though. To me, it's actually a message as well. And that message is to stop making interest payments part of your lifestyle. Because I can tell you, you're not stuck. You're really not too far behind. You just need a strategy that helps your money fight, basically. You need your money to fight back. So if you're ready to take control, not just emotionally, but mathematically, then I can tell you this right now, all of this is your moment. All right. So if this breakdown helped you, do me a favor and hit that like button. All right. If this message hit home for you and you know that somebody else that you love or care for needs to hear it, share it with them. All right. Make sure you also drop a comment with your biggest debt goal. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, because weekly we're dropping content just like this on how to transform your money, your mind, and your life. All right. Because here at Untapped Potential, the goal isn't just more income. The goal is more ownership. All right. Later.